I know you're thinking, what in the devil could Wildman have? Well, this is for the guys and girls and mamas that love to fish. You know how when you're fishing you get hung up and you have to redo your rod and reels. You have to restring the hooks and everything. Well, this is for you. Now I'm telling you about the Wildman loop. Every time your line breaks, make the Wildman loop on the end, because this is going to be fast, baby. Look here. Make the Wildman loop. Remember I told you to take the loop part through the end. Pull it tight so it don't slide. Got that? Alright, you'll already have these Wildman loops made up, but I just wanted to show you. You can keep them in these little cans here. If you don't dip, you can always find somebody that does. I don't dip. But they got these cans, there ain't no use of throwing them away when you can use them. Have these stored, have these already stored up. What you do, you got that slide sinker on there how I showed you, rig the hook up, pinch the little split shot, put your slide sinker on there for catfish, whatever. Look here, use that Wildman loop. I'm just going to start calling it the loop because I know people will be angry because I call it the Wildman loop, but it is my loop. There it is. Now, when you need to get going, instead of fondling with all that fishing equipment it's already made up, use the Wildman loop on your rod and reel. Look here. You have the big loop made. Take your hook, run it up through, watch your sinkers, get your slide sinker through there. Look at there. Ooh, baby, we are in business. Boom. See that rig? And if you want to, take a pair of your little pocket knife, snip that off if you want to, or you can take a pair of fingernail clippers and clip it off. But see there, you got the slide sinker, everything already made up. What do y'all think about that? Now, if that ain't a fast tip, and I'll tell you what, if your line is breaking down here on the end and it ain't tough enough, look here. Whoo, you can have one of these already made up with the Wildman loop. Look at that. 70-pound nylon. If it tries to ravel on you while you're trying to put that big slide sinker through there, if it tries to ravel on you, look here. You take you a big lighter. This is your other tip. Light that a little bit, blow it real quick. Don't burn yourself, but kind of pinch it, and it'll slide right through that slide sinker. Look at that. 70-pound test. Now look, I'm always telling you about the Wildman loop, baby. The loop I make. Once you make that loop, put your finger through that in there. That's the one you tie. The pinch part you keep down here. You tie that around through there. Boom. And then all you got to do is just run it through. If this breaks, make the Wildman loop on this end. And that's your tip, ladies and gents. Wildman's tips to keep you fishing and keep you catching fish. Wildman out. I'll keep you going. Never give up.